Ecological issues, they affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
folks and peeps and things. Thanks for joining me on, what is this, a fucking Tuesday night? Fucking, what are we doing, fucking around Tuesday night? And here we are. There's just been so much content coming out, folks. If I don't do some kind of stream before Thursday, it just won't be enough to cover everything. Now, don't get too excited. Most of it is pretty mediocre content, I have to be honest. But content nonetheless, worth watching. I mean, Emo alone has put out like an hour and a half worth of stuff, ranting. He's really mad that they're taking... He starts the video by recounting how, like, in the 2000s, he had too much cholesterol and had a heart attack, and they had to operate on him and all this shit. But then by the end of the video, he's actually mad at the government for taking measures to lower his cholesterol, and he wants his trans fat back. You know, anyways, it's funny, but he's going on about salty rant and shit like that. So that, the usual kind of stuff. And then, of course, Von Helton. I noticed people out there. Let me see. I'm getting this message about bitrate. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I coming through? Anyways, as people are saying, there's some, I don't know, I'm not from the U.S., there's some election down there. What was that, for governors, for fucking, what were they, state elections for something? What was the big election today? But the pool is out there if Von Helton actually made it out to vote for whatever it may be. I'm too lazy to Google it. But that being said, the only thing that I can... Well, he and J-Dubs had a guest, quote-unquote guest, which basically means anyone who will join them for a talk, right? And it was this Miss Mod or Missing Mod or some shit like that. Local elections, okay. The Kentucky governor, okay. Right on. There's a joke there somewhere, I'm sure. But, so they had this girl on, this lady on, this woman on. And, I mean, she seems nice. I don't know the person. I have nothing against them. But, of course, inevitably, Von Helton, after being asked by J-Dubs not to make it about Von Helton, makes it about Von Helton and talks about how his wife was driven insane and, you know, he has been swatted, apparently. I don't know when this has ever happened. But, abortion is on the ballot. In Ohio and Virginia. Okay, all right, well. Anyways, that aside, so it's just, I mean, there's content. I mean, it's funny, it's stuff, it's the trolls, but it's the same shit, right? And ever since Cyrax with the boxing match, with it getting called off, I haven't even looked. Cobra's doing his thing. I mean, there's stuff out there, but it's starting to accumulate. It's going to be too hard to pick through. So I thought, who do I cover to kind of trim the fat, so to speak, pardon the pun. And I thought, what the hell, we'll do a little Instagram surfing over at Rev and Shanny. Wasn't Shanny done with the internet? Wasn't she not going to be in videos or anything to do with videos? Or, I mean, I'm not that naive to believe that any of that would have come true, of course. But here we are. So the name of the channel officially changed to Rev and Shanny. The real Rev and Shanny. We see Shanny making some videos. I may skim through some of that. But I thought, what the hell, we'll get caught up. I can't remember where we left off last time. I remember the last video I watched. I can't remember if this is what we did or not. What the hell is this? Anyways, let me turn on the volume for you good folks, you cool cats. Please thumbs it up, all that good stuff. We're just going to sit and enjoy it and just see what the hell's been going on. Just that lazy kind of night. Thanks for hanging out. If you got nothing better to do, just hang out and be cool. And let's do it.
I think I'm high in this video, but I'm not. That's
just,
for sure.
Just starving.
I look baked, but I'm not.
No, you're just exhausted.
I did the old blood draw deal for individual advancement of financial situation.
Right. So he sold his blood, apparently. God, they got to do checks on that. Anyways, that's aside. Assuming that all went through. Okay, so we have a combination of not eating, or when you do, it's like shit. Under tremendous amounts of stress, probably depression. And now you're giving blood. Yeah, man, you're killing yourself.
Sell your blood. And I mean, it's a great setup they got. Even if you have to, re-sign up like I did, because I was gone for like over 6 months.
And the sad thing is, Shanny's sitting there, right? And I'm sorry, but listen, it's just a matter of number. Let's crunch the numbers of what's really would make more money, right? You got this fucking guy deprived of fucking food. He's fucking, now he's out there pumping out a few pints of blood, make a few bucks, get some Delta 8s, right? And you got Shanny, literally, pardon the expression, an untapped resource. Folks, stick in a spigot, fucking get out the bucket, the maple syrup buckets, and start selling the ranch. I mean, it's either ranch or mayonnaise. I'm convinced it's one or the other, but anyways.
And if you don't go back within 6 months, you pretty much have to like register. Hi, Stacy Lockwood. Hi, our Heart Company. Yeah, what's up? So the reason I'm making this one is because, and this is a subject matter that we have covered before, but it seems like people just, I don't know if you're forgetting the message and forgetting that this was said or what. But I'll come at you again with what the deal is. And the deal is that Shanny does not want to hear about drama channels. Where's our wild cherry Shanny? Or wild child Shanny? She's here. Her foots is here, and she's relaxing, laying down. But damn, what you have to understand is that at this point in the deal, the mental health situation with it is such that hearing stuff in PMs, DMs, that stuff, it's troubling to the mental stuff when it's coming at.
Is it possible we have some breaking news? I haven't checked this. I'm far too lazy, but we have in the chat. The Cisco says Democrats have won Kentucky. Folks, well, we'll keep you posted on this. This is unsubstantiated, of course, because due to my laziness. But the Democrats may have again won Kentucky. Wasn't the governor already a Democrat?
At us hearing about these various individuals. I don't let it get to me no more, and I really don't care who's saying what about who. I'm at the point where I think that it's so ridiculously unchristian behavior from people that say they're Christians, and I had horrible behavior too, but I have publicly repented and withdrew my energy to that demonic pit of fucking trash. And that's really what it is. When you're a Christian and you're mired in that absolute dumpster fire, trash pit of just maligning of character.
Listen, I don't mean to stop the snivel fest, but it has been confirmed, folks. It's been confirmed. The Democrats, for a second time, same dude, has won.
We're here in Kentucky, where Democratic Governor Andy Beshear is running for a second term against Daniel Cameron, the Republican Attorney General. The race is set to be a major indicator of which way the political winds are blowing ahead of 2024, and how Democrats can compete in red states just like this one, which Donald Trump won by 26 points in 2020.
This is not about who's in the White House. It's about what's going on in your house. It's about the fact that we're creating a record number of good jobs. It's about how we're expanding health care all across the country.
Beshear, who narrowly defeated then incumbent
Anyways, he won again. He won. So, like, I really don't give a shit. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just saying I'm happy because I know it'll drive fucking Von Helton crazy. You know how long it took him to clue it? Mr. I have my finger on the political pulse to actually understand, or like when he realized. It was like a year or so into it that he realized that his governor was a Democrat. Like he was... Anyways. So Kentucky, the Democrats have their claws into Kentucky again, and I can't wait to hear Von Helton lament. And guaranteed he didn't vote. Doesn't pay taxes, doesn't vote. Anyways.
And slander and libel, all of these illegal things. Yeah, I know there are people like you, Stacy Lockwood, that do not pay attention to that crap. And I'm glad you don't. Okay? Just keep being that way. You want to be, you want to see me and Shanny and like you dig us or whatever your deal is, that's cool. And we welcome real people that are fans. Don't ever like every time I do this type of thing, I feel like I have to say, the nice people, you guys are cool. You're fine. But there are people that just insist on coming in DMs and like Shanny wants to have Instagram on her phone to be able to browse through it every now and then, and because it's good to have it on multiple phones. So, we're just asking again kindly to the people that care, for the people that care. It's like, if you're hearing something about Carrie or Draven or Gary, G-Man, any of these people, if you want to know about those people, that's your prerogative. And we're not going to say you can't. We're talking about today, trolls, haters, pay them no mind, whatever. Yeah, people think negative doesn't work, at least. I agree with that. Unfuckwithable girl. I agree with that, okay? But the truth is that, like I said, you're not going to hear me talk like this because I don't give a fuck what they say anymore. I get emails all the time of bullshit trying to break me and Shanny up and all this. It's stupidity. I am totally over it, and I don't give a fuck what any of them say. Okay? Except unless one of you guys want to hook up the Rev Rolly business deal and let's do something with that. That would be awesome. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Rev, if you're Rev, folks. Can I come in close and talk to the dude? I got the Turtle Island connection. I got a reservation near me. We can work out a deal. I get the tobacco. You get it rolled up. Bam. Done. Folks, I'm pretty sure I actually covered this video in the last stream. So we know where he stands on that. Let's move ahead. I'm going to skip Shanny because she just, let's go to this one. This one looks prolific, if that's the correct word I'm looking for. Folks.
Yeah. All right, guys. How's everybody doing? I'm going to get right into the subject matter of the video because, man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. It could be spiritual attack. because I've dealt with stuff like this in my walk as a Christian, and I'm pretty sure that Shanny has her own stories of this type of stuff. But it seems like, for me, that I go on these live streams, and a lot of times, either during the night of after I've been on, or around that general vicinity of time before or after a live stream, I've had spiritual attack in my dreams. Hi, Michelle Ann. So, very freaky shit. But this is it's in the realm of spiritual warfare. But I'm gonna describe this situation as something that's pretty temporal. It's the actions of an individual that they're, just talking to me as they would, I guess. But I'm gonna tell you, man, the vibes were off. You gotta ask yourself, what type of person that you're on video call. You're on video call with a person, they know that your wife is right next to you. And she makes a comment about her breasts and says that they were kind of too big or something. And she sweat underneath them and stuff like this. And she was like pushing her tits and stuff like that. And then she gets on her, like, sort of lay down position in her bed. And she pulls her shorts down and shows me her ass. Right here.
I'm sorry, Wilson has just donated $2. Nobody is trying to break you and Shanny up, Jason. The kids have been removed from their situation, and now we are basking in the shit pile you call life. Have fun dying on the hill you call a wife.
Savage. Savage. I'd expect no less. Thank you very much, Wilson.
With me. All right. So the whole deal was with her tattoos. It was like, hi, Stacey Lockwood. It makes absolutely no sense. I didn't mention tattoos at all. I don't know what the hell, why she thought I'd be interested in that. But she had a rose on her ass, and I'm like, okay, well, I was really puzzled at that point. Who did this when? Oh boy. Okay. Let's just say it's an Instagram person from a foreign country. And she seemed kind, and she says she's Christian. I'm just done. Okay. Hey, unfuck with the little girl. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. How disrespectful is Shanny and you? Well, here's the thing. That's the deal right there, Michelle Ann. How can you know that Shanny's right next to me here? And you're literally like talking about your breasts and then talking about your tattoos. Okay. what's really weird is about what was strange is that you could be talking about this stuff, but then you come with the open hitting on. Wait, she's right next to me. That kind of behavior, I'm confused. Did Shanny expose herself? No.
Thank God. But, and this is exactly, that's right there, folks, is the reason that he's making this video. Make no mistakes. The reason that he is making this video is because Shanny happened to be there when this incident happened. Who agrees with me? Give me a 1 in the chat if you agree with me on this. Is that the whole reason that he's making this video is because Shanny already knows about this and just happened to be there. Folks.
What? This girl did. Some people do that to try and gain monetary gain after a while. She would have, but if she knows you have a wife, then she crossed the line. You're not making much sense, Rev. Well, I'm telling you what happened. So she comes to me in DMs because she wanted to talk or whatever and see what's up. Like she's been on and off like messaging us and talking to us and stuff. So I was like, I just gave her a call quick, and it was just weirdness. It was the conversation was normal, that what was being talked about pretty much, but the way she was presenting herself was completely weird. It was weird. Like, you have to think to yourself, this is somebody that you have not really had any kind of meaningful conversation with or nothing. Also, girl, you were chatting to expose them, so oh my God, where is the dignity? I definitely block her disrespecting, yeah. That's pretty much the deal. That's where it goes. Yeah, I feel horrible for Shanny too. It's ridiculous. It's totally random, and what the hell? It was bizarre behavior. Bizarre behavior. And it's something that just it needed to be talked about, in the sense that it's just unorthodox and extremely, like, it's just weird. The way that the way the conversation went, and it was just very bizarre. Yeah, it was unsolicited. Yeah. Totally.
Did you see that? You guys catch that gaze over at Shanny? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an Instagram fucking boomer. I don't use this shit. Is there a way to like actually go back?
Lardo 444 donated $5 through Super Chat. Looks like his pencil neck is about to give out. I hope it snaps in this video. Hey you all, thumbs up this crap.
Well, thank you very much, the Pope of No Hope. Glad that you're here, and yeah, thumbs up this crap. Come on, folks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do this shit on here, so I'm just playing it. But you guys did catch that, right? I hope someone caught that gaze over at Shanny. The look of fucking, I don't even know what that was a look of. It was not quite terror per se, but that, yeah, I don't know, maybe.
She just came out of nowhere. I saw she was in Shanny's DMs for a while, but we didn't really talk to her, and she just came out of nowhere, started DMing and stuff like this. So,
I'd be stoned.
Yeah, Was she friends with Shanny too? Yeah, Shanny didn't know her.
Wasn't friends with
She didn't
me.
know you. Shanny didn't know her. But it's the way this works. Is that people come out of nowhere. But I don't understand. It's just this person themselves. It's like I don't understand your motivation. They just seem like they're kind of lonely and want to talk to people.
No, I think I understand the motivation.
Yeah, at this point. That's really it. Did you want to say anything about this? It's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel uncomfortable and disrespected.
Yeah. Sorry you had to deal with it. Yeah, it's just weird. Maybe that they were trying to start drama. That's always possible. Sure. Likely.
Knowing how people decide to communicate with me, probably.
It's likely.
Just gross to try to trigger someone like that. You know?
Yeah, some seem obsessed with you. It's a problem, yeah. Stirring up trouble, probably. So, whatever. It had to be kind of talked about so that you guys are aware of the type of weirdness.
I'm sick of weirdness.
Very, very bizarre. But she was an audience member of Draven, so there's that too.
I ain't trusting anyone.
No. It ain't worth it.
No.
Yeah, they were trying to get Shanny worked up. Most likely, yeah.
Well, it didn't work.
No, it's weak sauce because it's dumb. It's just stupid. It ain't gonna work because I'm just not into the bullshit. I like Shanny. I'm into Shanny. She's my girl. It's dog shit. The rest of it, it's dumb. I love her. Ugh. So that's it. High strangeness, weird individuals, and people looking for people to talk to, which is fine. But I'm going to tell you, man, you're better off. You're better off finding a support group locally around you to talk to people in groups and stuff like that, because this is the internet is so it's just replete with mental illness. That's it. And then people could start getting attached to you, and it turns into parasocial psychopathy, psychopathic behavior.
I can't do it anymore.
No, there's personalities out there that are very, very, very psychotic and toxic. Like, for example, fucking Drader. You listen to that man's voice, and he is absolutely clearly in a psychotic break. And look, communication methods are very telling. You both need to get out and meet real people. I'm Darty. I'm doing that.
Who do I meet? Another asshole in the street? I don't think so.
Yeah.
How about not telling me what to fucking do?
people people need to chill out with advice on certain things. I'm going to tell you this right now, that it's true. You get out and you meet real people, and it's a hell of a lot better in this world. But also understand that there are some people that are overstimulated, and they don't need that shit. Grandiosity I see on daily social media makes me want to become a recluse. Yeah, I'm done with that shit. Keep protecting yourself from all that stuff. You're both in my thoughts and prayers, always. This is Michelle Ann. She's sweet.
Yeah, I just,
I have to just highly recommend that if you are in the realm of streaming, and you're in the orbits of these people like Draven and them, keep them at an arm's length. Do not get personal with them. Because I guarantee you every time they are going to violate your trust in some way, one shape or another. They're going to make your life less chill. People on the internet do very strange things for lulls in content. Be careful. They're horrible. They think it's hilarious. They think it's hilarious to see families suffer. It's repulsive shit. And then you have people that come to us and they're like, oh, I seen the error of my ways with all of this, and Draven is an asshole, and all the rest of them are absolutes.
Well, they're probably full of shit.
Yeah. That's usually the case. It's insane. I couldn't do it. You've both been treated horribly. It really bothers me that you've been treated so poorly. You're kind, Michelle Ann, to say it. You know, it is disgusting, but they've made caricatures of us. These people mob hate these characters that have been made up. It has nothing to do with who we are as people. These people had them calling authorities and telling them that we were basically the same as terrorist groups. They had the cops thinking that we were making bombs and engaged in all kinds of illegal activity. You have no idea. That's why the police response was so massive. They were like, what is happening out here? And why in the name of God are we here? This isn't our jurisdiction. We had a drive. They had a motorcade. It was like 2 miles long of cars. They said we had to come all of this way from Boulder City. And we're out here in Gun Barrel, and we're like, wow, okay, what the hell is Boulder PD doing here? It should be the Gun Barrel Sheriff Office. What are you guys here? Oh, I don't know why we're here. What's your deal? The cop that was driving me, that was going to take me to lockup, he said, I've asked everybody on the scene, why the hell am I here? Who screwed up? I said to him, dude, I know as much as you probably do, less. I said, I heard my wife screaming bloody murder. I thought they were killing her. And I'm assuming it was a panic attack or something. They got her in the ambulance and took her away. Where the hell are they? Is she going to lock up, or is she going to the hospital? What the hell is happening? You don't worry about that. You're a victim of her. What are you talking about? That's awful, and they're proud of that. They're the awful ones. I'm so sorry. They're sick. Yes, that's it. They think this is hilarious. If you go to Black Guy TV, he covered the arrest video. It's very disappointing because the majority of the audio from the officer has been muted because she muted everything. This woman, this horrible woman that had Shanny in cuffs, oh my God, I can't handle it. I'm going to vomit. Oh.
Don't talk about it.
No, I'm fine. I got to go to the bathroom real bad. But anyway, I would probably do something later on, or not tonight, maybe like I'll do another video on stuff. I could tell you my perspective, the whole event, because you don't see me. The majority of the video is the stuff that was happening around the general situation and not directly with me or Shanny. Because the person that the cam video is from was the one she's a female Latina, and she mutes her shit almost the entire video. You see other cops, it's red, it's recording. Her, you see her hand like this up against the camera, and then she hits a button, I think, and it goes black, and then you'll just see occasional video and no audio. When did it happen? It happened, jeez. It was around the time the Shane Dawson conspiracy palette final video came out. So, 2021, November, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look exact dates, but I'm going to tell you, man. If you watch the video on Black Guy TV, a lot of it's lost because she muted everything. And you see me get taken off, I say, oh, okay, you're arresting me too, whatever, that's fucking hilarious. And you don't see me get taken out. You get some video of Shanny being taken to the car, and they wrestle her in, and she had a panic attack and screaming. That's what you see for Shanny. You don't see me. Because I don't think she wanted to be anywhere near me. Because I don't blame her. I was very angry. And she would not take the cuffs off of Shanny. And I was like, listen, what you did is an unlawful arrest. You need to take the cuffs off her now. And when I said that the one time, she changed. She was like, yeah, no, I'm not talking to you. You're done. I'm not going to talk to you. And she avoided me for the rest of the time. It's like, oh, you'll deal with some other guy. That's the way it went. So, you see her passing these different events that are going on, but she doesn't interact with any of it. Cops come up to her recording on their cameras, and she's just standing there doing nothing, and she's talking with these guys with her mic muted. That's the majority of the video. You see the altercation and stuff. And nothing happened. It was literally the guy threw his body cam on the ground. He was trying to make it seem like something. There was a scuffle. There was no scuffle. He took his body cam and chucked it. Total provoke. Trying to make stuff look bad. and because that's the only thing they could say, anybody could say about the video. Oh, it sounded like there was some kind of altercation, but how do you know what's happening when all you're hearing is and then the camera's black? There was no scuttlebutt. He just took his camera and chucked it. Why did you not sue? I saw the video. There's definitely a reason to sue. Yeah, we couldn't find an attorney, but we might get one in the future because there's no statute of limitations. They arrested because someone reported you making explosives. That's just mad. Yeah, that's just accurate. They tried to do the same thing that James Charles said he was making explosives. It's just insanity. But see, if you see the video, it does, a lot of it is lost. You just don't understand what's going on. But the bottom line is that they falsely arrested Shanny, and
I had a mental breakdown because of it.
You had a massive panic attack, yeah. This is a big panic attack. And it's wrong, and it should have never happened. Another bullshit thing that should have never happened. And they're not telling me shit. I'm asking them questions. They're saying, you shut up and don't ask any questions. You're a victim. And anything having to do with Shanny, you cannot know anything about. And I'm like, whatever, that's bullshit. I'm not a victim, and I want to know what you're doing with her. And they're like, you just shut your mouth. That's not for you to talk about or know about because you are a protected party. You're a protected party, and you are not to know what's happening with Shanny at this point. It's just not something that you need to know. That's the way it went. Because the protection order stuff, that comes in, the state does it, really. If it's a domestic event, the state comes in and says no contact between the two because it's domestic, and then you have to go through courts to get it taken away. And they will if you show that you're chill, they'll take it away. I bet she did. I would have as well. That's bull doing that. Yeah, you see people, man, on these videos of people getting taken away. And it's hardcore, man. That stuff is extremely
traumatic?
Yeah, forever. It's not something you ever get over. Never. So that's that. But yeah, traumatizing. And I could tell you that everybody involved that was around that situation was traumatized by it. All of us. We couldn't file nothing. Here's the deal. I won't talk about it.
Yeah, you don't have to go personal with people.
Yeah, I won't talk about it.
Thanks.
But the thing with this girl, it's if you're a female and you're going to be talking with me at all, that behavior is you're banned. Can we just be straight with it, okay? Behavior of the sort that I discussed tonight with her, you're not going to talk to me no more. For obvious. It's real obvious. Okay?
I just, ugh.
Because the fact is if you're talking to me like that, especially when you know Shanny's here, and you're engaging me in this fashion, there's a clear motivation why.
Who fucking shows their ass like that?
Nobody.
Unless they're after something. Like,
TikTok girls, you know, it's a deal. But the thing is like, this has nothing to do with that type of shit. You're just talking to me privately. It makes no sense.
no.
It makes no sense, and it really makes no sense because Shanny's here.
Well, if Shanny wasn't here,
What's the deal?
yeah, what's going on with that?
What would be the deal? I don't want to know.
Uh-huh.
She's sitting here drinking beers.
Look, he's getting nervous. He's going to get a smack.
Talking to me about her tits and her tattoos. And I'm like, man, what's that? And imagine Shanny sitting here listening to this. What were you feeling? Hearing the subject matter, and what were you thinking?
I was. Is she trying? Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Were you dumbfounded?
Yeah. It made me very uncomfortable. Like, why are you talking to my husband about your tits and, like, showing him your body like that?
Given it's 2023, I think everyone is showing their behind nowadays.
Oh, no.
Yeah. If you saw the way it was done and the way one thing led to another, it's what? No. It's not just because it's this day and age. There's another element to it.
A hidden agenda that was passively aggressively thrown in my face. And it's just another slap in my face that I didn't deserve.
It's disrespectful. It's wholly, fully, totally very, very disrespectful to you. And she has to understand that. Sounds like that was trying to seduce you.
Yeah.
It's very flirtatious. Yeah. That's definitely true. Are you sure it was aimed at you and not Shanny? No. Me. Definitely me. She was talking to me about, like, the guy she was with, and he was kind of not a good individual. Custody battles and shit.
You
know.
You don't have to get into the, like, personal stuff.
I'm not. This is just something I mention because it's like, whatever.
It's just weird to me. And it made me feel very uncomfortable. I felt like I was third wheeling some kind of date.
That right there alone tells you, like, that's all you need to know. Something that dynamic was weird.
She obviously had an angle.
Yeah, it was definitely try and rustle up some relationship badness, it's just stupid. It's just stupid because It's not going to happen. I can't be manipulated with this shit at this point. I just can't. I've gone through a lot with this crap, and I've gone through lying liars and all this bullshit, and I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm done with it too. Like, I don't want to be on social media anymore because of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you want to be? It's just... That's what it was, manipulation, yeah. That's always what they do. That's always their goal, is to deceive and bring in negative energy and divide. That's the truth. Beware that they're out there. It's
getting worse.
Everybody's a target. They're obsessed with you, trying to take you guys down. Yeah, I know.
I don't know why they want to take me down. I didn't do anything to them.
Yeah. Did you guys get the pizza you wanted? Huh? Pizza.
What pizza?
I don't remember a pizza, June. I don't remember that. We haven't asked for a pizza recently, that's for sure.
Oh. I get tired.
Once you get the mindset, boobs are boobs and butts are butts. Once you've seen one, you've seen one. That's as much. Yeah, I guess so. They're bored, Shanny. They'll make up a reason. I think they're trying to break you up. That's the goal, but yeah. I know that's their goal, and it's dumb, because it's just not going to happen. They can't control my relationships, and they can't control Shanny's relationships, thank God. They want a story arc of that breakup and redemption stuff, and it's stupid. That's fucking soap opera. And you're trying to manifest a soap opera. Get out. You're insane. You need mental help. That's ridiculous. Okay? We're two people that are together because we love each other, and it's beyond the weird fucking insanity that someone can come up with their head as to why we're together. We're together because it's love. That's it. It's based on Christ. Mm-hmm. Our relationship is based on Jesus. And then the stuff that's really good in it follows from that. And we value monogamy. If y'all get married, you get more EBT.
Yeah, it's been going great. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the heavens are trying to give you a sign. Is it just me, or is he like actually trying to hold back tears at this point? What do you guys think?
No, bro. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. It behooves us to be the way it is right now for now. But we'll be cool. We're gonna get all that shit. But that's that. It's just crazy weirdness. You guys are aware of it now.
They failed on another breakup arc.
They're always gonna. It's so repetitive.
The same thing over and over again.
Get a new act. Because these things...
Honey, I don't think they're that creative.
Well, I'm just asking them to come up with new scenarios, because this shit of breaking us up is dead. That will never happen. So move on try have a new goal. I don't know what it'd be, but it's dumb. The breakup thing, it's not going to happen. Maybe we do a couples redemption arc. Really crazy, insane stupidity, and I'm done with that shit.
Why are you calling people's real lives arcs anyway?
Story arc.
It's not a fucking Harry Potter book.
You got deals, man. It's so fucking...
People are dumb as shit. That's what the problem is.
It's insane. You need your life. Your life. What country? Norway.
We don't...
We're done. It was really weird. Extended weird. I don't even know why. It didn't make sense to me. Shanny was like, what the fuck? This is insane. And you guys should have known about it, so you know about it now. Be careful. Huh. There's weird people out there, and they got they're in their own world, and they can have in their mind a totally unique, crazy story about stuff, and then they come into your life, and it's weird. That's not nice. Now, everyone, everyone knows it. Whatever. Yeah. So that's that.
I don't want to be treated like this anymore.
Mm-mm. It was weird, and it's over. It's done. It's bizarre.
Ugh.
Really weird shit. So, have a good night, and
stop being friends with people on the internet.
It's really, yeah. The real life stuff is the way to be. Norway's probably nice. Probably is. I don't know. Peace out. That's enough of that crazy shit. And you're literally like talking about your breasts and then talking about your tattoos. Okay. What's really weird is about what was strange is that you could be talking about this stuff, but then you come with the open hitting on. Wait, she's right next to me. That kind of behavior, I'm confused. Did Shanny expose herself? No. What?
All right, let's move on.
This girl did.
All right. Well, since we're here, let's hear what Shanny. This looks like a very somber, reflective one. So, see what this is about. A boot.
So, I wasn't going to come on.
Yeah, I thought you gave up the internet. I have to say this. It just kind of reminded me of something. So, like, I'm not a huge Mountain Dew person anyways. I mean, it's all right once in a while. I get it. If you like it, no, I don't hate it. I'm just not a Mountain Dew guy. It's not as popular up here. It's a popular drink. It's in the conversation amongst your name brand soft drinks, your sodas, if you will, pop, as we like to call it. It's a contender, right? But it ain't like, you're not going to see like a Mountain Dew fucking racetrack and trailer at the county fair kind of thing like you do down south, right? It's not as big. But I was at KFC a little while back, And I thought, what the hell? I'm going to try a Baja Blast. I'm going to see what... Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe, you know what? I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It just... Am I the crazy one? Maybe. Maybe it's my Canadian palate. It's been spoiled by grade A, the finest maple syrup available. But, yeah, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I just wanted to throw that out there. That's all. I thought it was fucking gross.
But I got one of those, Rev, tell Shanny blah, 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 blah messages. I mean, they want to say that I control you, but at the same time, they're telling you to control me.
That's what it's really about, though.
Makes no fucking sense. But anyway, I wasn't degrading anyone, actually. I was just saying my stupid opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So if my opinion bothers you and you feel like you're degraded because of my opinion, that's on you. It's not on me. I didn't even know who the hell you are, so.
Weird.
It's that weird parasocial, we gotta tell Shanny what to fucking think.
Uh-huh.
And I know
Mm-hmm.
the psycho lunatics in the background, they've been up to no good by just constantly trying to get me angered over something. And dudes, listen.
It's dumb.
Well, yeah, that should be the number one reason. It's dumb.
Dumb.
Like, seriously asinine.
Dumb. Dumb.
And two, it's kind of psychotic.
That's what I tried to say. Yeah. Parasocial behavior.
I wonder if people have come to terms in their mind that just because you watch every video I make does not mean that I know who you are.
Mm-hmm. That's clearly the case.
I just don't need that bullshit anymore. And then there's these females that does this really stupid thing with Jason where they're like extra flirty, but like not like passive aggressively flirty. You know what I mean? Like they want me to know specifically I'm flirting right in front of you, right in front of him, in front of you. Yeah, that stupid thing. And
that's the deal.
I'm like, bitch, please. Bitch, please.
No.
I'm not stupid. I know all the telltale signs, and really, he's not like that.
Mm-mm. No.
Like, just because you want to have sex with everyone in the world does not mean my husband wants to have sex with everyone in the world.
No.
Maybe, just maybe, he wanted that experience like I do, where it's like, just be with one person for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always wanted, and I always got the short end of the stick.
Was that a dig? Was that a little dig at Jason? Is he getting insecure here? Watch.
Nah, because a relationship is work.
Yeah. Wasn't it when she left Jason in the can to rot and spent his bail money? Wasn't she fixing to get herself some, wasn't there a male nurse or something involved in that? Someone jogged my memory.
Too.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It is 100% work.
I've vented.
Okay.
Now I must go on with my life. I want to watch something, and I really don't know what to watch.
Yeah, I'm not really caring.
Your weight.
Karen.
How about that, Shanny? How about you?
It don't matter to me. We could have
That's a hobby you could take up. Weight Watchers.
Okay.
A little more.
Man, I am tired.
I'm tired though.
But anyway, I just need people to realize boundaries. And really, when you respect another person's boundaries, you build trust with said person. But if you're going against said boundary, they're not going to let you in. They're probably going to push you away. You know, healthy boundaries. I want everyone to do a field study this weekend, on knowing couth, knowing what is proper from the improper. This weekend, I want you to try your best to respect other people's boundaries and not go against the grain. It's inappropriate to go against people's boundaries, and I would say this for sure. It is completely disrespectful. So I'm gonna go. We're having meatball subs tonight.
Yeah, I'm making them soup. Yeah.
And I'm just going to enjoy my life. I hope you do.
Yes, you should.
Healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's show. This is another great picture. This is a great thumbnail here. So, folks, if you're just joining, we're just kind of surfing through the Instagram verse, getting caught up on the Rev and Shanny situation. Please thumbs it up, all that good stuff. So, onwards and forwards, folks.
Yeah. I think maybe the idea of like doing like karaoke for money would be fun thing to try sometime. It's an interesting concept. If we could find a good way to do it, that would be cool. Hi guys. 86 Dana. Sweet and spicy. What's up? What's up? So, what I got for you today is pretty straightforwardly a politics-related video and message. And it cannot be ignored, the massive elephant that's in the room of the Republican Party, which is the party of the elephant. Because we
Oh, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of Eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Rev Rollies.
It's a Rev Rollie right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Rev Rollies. No!
You never forget. Conservatives never forget. So, there's a huge elephant in the middle of the Republican Party. And the way I like to describe it is Donald with his Cheeto skin, neon orange visage. And he's towing behind him by its little scrawny tail, the elephant by the tail. And that's the GOP, and it's all on the back of Trump, who's the cult leader. Well, I ain't drinking nothing. I'm drinking Red Bull. Okay. Donald literally is carrying the elephant that's dead on his back. And you could sort of in symbols say that the physical representation of that would be Mitch McConnell when he's staring into the abyss and they ask him a question and they're like, well, how do you feel about running for your seat in 2026? And he goes, and then he had an event. Like he had, it's almost stroke-like. So we're at an impasse in reality that's extremely bizarre. And you have Israel losing their shit at this point. Red Bull gives you the heartburn, not with me. I'm immune to the Red Bull heartburn for some reason. He gives me wings. But anyway, we're in some really weird, bizarre, hard to believe political reality in America right now. You have Joe Biden, and this makes absolutely no sense. If we're going to go by the numbers that are given to us via the regular channels through the news media, then we are to believe that the economy is not only recovering, but it's ratcheting up our GDP to something like, I don't know, it was a 5% GDP increase, I think, which is it's unprecedented.
You've worked your ass off begging for smokes on Instagram.
I think everyone is showing their behind nowadays.
Oh, no.
You're gonna need a beer that's shittier than your financial future.
I did the old blood draw deal for individual advancement of financial situation.
You're gonna need Revs Roll E-Rock. Knock one back while you get a whiff and think, what the fuck is that smell? And why is the fucking couch crusty?
Revs Roll E-Rock.
And coming soon, Revs Roll E-Rock Light. Because, well, you know.
It's a failure of a logger. And they had Trump saying 2.5% growth GDP is very good and stable, which is true. That is. That's a very stable number. 4.9 is not a stable number. That's going to crash. Now, you have these pundits and people who write Democratic policy papers that they're saying Bidenomics is working. And you can see it in the results in the states and in the federal revenues and everything. you can see how Bidenomics is actually plugging in money back into the system, and it's churning out more productive social programs, record people on getting off food stamps and coming into normal employment and becoming tax-paying citizens into the system. That's what they say is happening. That the middle class is getting the push-up that they needed, and the lower class is actually finally being able to get some ladders up on the side of the building, and they can get people down off the roof of the burning building, okay, metaphorically speaking. If your house is burning, you want to get out of it quick because you're going to die, so you got to get the hell out of the house that's burning. America is that house, okay? It's going to burn down. The problem is, how are we going to do this evacuation? Is it going to be ruly? Is it going to be with respect of peoples, regardless of their race or creed or any of that stuff? Or is it going to be survival of the fittest, social Darwinism, which will end in total and complete anarchy and the death of God and the state? And you're left with nothing, like Mad Max. You have a political climate with Donald Trump that's absolutely unprecedented in the history of the country, and we probably will never see anything like this ever again in this country.
Look, look. You're killing me, Rev. I just want to take a little break from this, and I want you guys to appreciate that Emo is wearing a fucking Burger King crown, fucking ranting about trans fats. I just want to share a little bit of this with you for a minute, for a palate cleanser.
And how many of these fucking people at the FDA that are making this decision are a fat slob? How many people do you want to guess who are making this fucking decision at the FDA is probably a fucking fat fucking slob? Okay? All right, minus this, get this out of my way, and refresh this one more time. So this is what the government wants to do now. They want to ban fucking soda now. They want to tell you that you're not allowed to have fucking soda. Can you believe this fucking shit? Can you believe this fucking shit? And like I said, snacks and everything tasted 500 times better when we had trans fat in it. Ever since we went to this non-trans fat shit, everything sucks now. Everything has no fucking flavor. Everything has no fucking taste. And, Emo loves his root beer. Emo buys this fucking root beer at the dollar store. I guess no more fucking root beer for Emo, right? No more fucking root beer for Emo because we got a banned soda now. We really got a banned soda now? Really? Are we serious? They're illegal. No. Are you fucking kidding me now? Like I just threw that bag of Andy Cap's fucking fries in the garbage. I only paid $1.50 for that tonight at 7-Eleven, only to show it on screen and prove a point early in this live stream. So there you go. A bigger look of the future Howling Wolf fucking crown. Like I said, it's going to have stickers all the way around it. I gotta cover up the BK logo. I don't want them coming after me and say, trademark infringement. So I'm going to have to cover up that logo and turn it into my crown, I guess. So that's what we're going to do. So as soon as the sticker gets here, we'll get rid of this fucking Post-it note. And we'll put a fucking round sticker up there where the other round icon is.
All right, anyways, you get the idea. Come on. It's fucking... Look at this guy. This is the internet, folks. Oh, my God. All right. Let's give Rev another chance here. If he's going to talk about Trump and Biden, I'm out.
You have 35% of the people saying that Joe Biden is ineffective. His approval numbers, he's at 56% approval rating. That is absolutely disastrous. So what does that tell you about Joe Biden? That tells you that Joe Biden, there's all of this pro-Biden speech in the liberal media, but the results that people see do not add up to what the pundits on the TV are saying. The gas is at $3.73, $4 almost a gallon.
Oh my God, look at this paw.
The inflation has not been dealt with, and you cannot buy much for what you got in your pocket. You spend $90 in a matter of 15 minutes, folks. It's gone. This needs to stop. So the question is Joe Biden the guy to correct the issues that we face as a nation? He is a guy that has worked for banks his whole political life in the state of Delaware. The state of Delaware, their banking, it's all corporate banking, and he has been in that pocket forever, from time and eternity. So does he want to solve the issues that we got with debt? I don't know. The question is, where are you going to put your 1 cent, your pence? That's what it's going to come down to. Because by the looks of it, at 56% approval, you have a lame duck, absolutely do nothing president, which is really strange because he's had a lot of legislation that has been put through. It's the craziest, weirdest shit. There was no speaker. They went 4 weeks almost without a speaker. This is unheard of. All of this shit is unprecedented in the history of the nation. And it all comes down to one man, which is Trump, the cult leader. He's a literal cult of personality, mogul, fake, a used car, a snake oil salesman that has been pushed up by a certain number of conservatives and liberals to be put in a place to look down on other people and go, well, I am your king, and you shall call me Caesar. And they do. Here's the bottom line. And you should share this with people like Midas Touch if you want to. I am a Republican. I voted Donald Trump in 2016. I did not vote for him in 2020. He lost me by then to George Floyd. Okay? And he flipped the Bible upside down. That was it. I was done with him. He's a Mason. Okay? June 1st, he flipped the Bible and he said, this is how it is. And he blasted people with water cannons like a Nazi. Bill Barr looks like a boar. All right? Mr. President, I think we should do this. Look at his face, folks. Trump can't find Hungary on a map, and another embarrassing moment live on stage. Look at this guy. This is a skin mask. Do you get what I'm saying? Max Headroom skin mask. He's absolutely hideous. Look, he's neon burnt orange. He's neon burnt orange. Look. The Republicans in the primary could try and do something. Under the 13th Amendment, under the 13th Amendment, Section 3, Donald Trump is ineligible to run for the presidency. His candidacy is dead. Done. Non-existent. Should not exist. He is not okay to run. Period. We need to have the convention have real teeth, and we have to put somebody forward. I suggest Chris Christie. He's tough as shit. He is willing to stand up and say, this guy is lawless. He's an absolute sack of shit that we need to exile from American political life. Donald Trump is a cancer that needs to be removed from the American political system until he gets leukemia and then bone marrow cancer and die. No more MAGA, no more. That's it. And that I'm a Republican. That's it. You send this to any liberal guys you want to, and they could use it. Donald Trump's a cancer, and he's got to be put in jail. He has to have social media and his electronic devices taken and seized from him, and he needs to spend his time paying for the crimes that he did against the Republic that are absolutely without old school means of dealing with it. There's no punishment that is, there's no punishment for what he did. The level of crime, iniquity is off the chart. So that's it. You're condemned, weighed in the balances, Book of Daniel stuff. Nebuchadnezzar, you're out, you're a loser, and it's time to move on. Chris Christie, 2024. Peace out.
All right, folks. I think that's it. I think that is the end of our Instagram journey for this evening. We'll definitely keep you up to date with any more developments. This Thursday, folks, Weirdo Wonderland, as usual. And we'll keep you posted. Thanks for coming. Thumbs it up on the way out and all that good stuff, folks. If you'd like to join us, we have a community on MeWe. We have a Discord server where we hatch our schemes. I want to check that out. But until next time, folks,